Okay, the other groups that we have that run at the same time is a transition group, and they run through the same program as decoding but move through it a lot faster. They usually do sort of 2 lessons, so they're introduced to 4 new sounds and 8 new words. The comprehension group, basically the students in the comprehension group do have decoding skills. They often lack expression when they read. They can't answer questions related to the text, and they can't answer questions when the text is read to them aloud. The strategies that we present them with are predicting, just like in Getting Knowledge Ready, clarifying, summarising and asking questions of the text. In the critical literacy group, there's more students in a group. So instead of having 6 students in a group of critical literacy, we'll have up to 25 or 26. And they work on improving their meaning making motor and analysing. Basically, we haven't had time to retest everyone on talk, but we chose one person from each of the groups. So this is all the different groups that we've got running at a time, and we chose one student who was in the middle of each group originally. So we didn't choose the person who scored the lowest score initially or the person that scored the highest score in each group. We chose someone randomly from the middle, and we retested them with the Talk 3 test, and we found that every group significantly improved in only 3 months. This is just, instead of a graph, this is a numbers version of it. So in Decoding 1, which is actually our lowest level of group, the little girl went from 14 to 18. In Decoding 2, from 26 to 33. In Decoding 3, from 33 to 64. And so you can see that each of them, their scores have gone up, and it's quite significant. There's some that have actually skipped whole sections, like they must have just been missing some basic knowledge, and when we realign them to groups again next time, they'll probably be moved into a higher one and skip a group. So we're running this program that is specific and caters for, is just 37 minutes for 3 times a week, at the same time as running John Munro's program across all classes in the school as well, in all subject areas. At the moment, we have only focused so far on Getting Knowledge Ready, and the next thing we're going to focus on is a vocabulary. We've run 2 PD sessions on Getting Knowledge Ready. We've asked staff to have a buddy from another faculty, so we've actually asked every science teacher to be with someone who's not from science, etc. And we've given staff 20 minutes of planning time in one of our staff meetings to plan Getting Knowledge Ready in a class for the next week. At the next meeting that we're having, which is next Wednesday, we have randomly chosen 6 staff who are going to talk about their experience of Getting Knowledge Ready and how it's gone in the class. And we also plan to introduce vocabulary in that session. To aid us in implementing these strategies school-wide, we've actually organised to get 3 early finishes approved by School Council, and we're running vocabulary next Wednesday. In a few weeks' time, I think it's 4 weeks after that, we're doing reading and paraphrasing and what questions does a text answer as a whole group. And then as the last one, we're doing summarise and review. We're also have made posters, and they're getting made up, and we're putting them in every room. And beginning next year, we're going to have half a day devoted to revising the strategies and talk about how they've worked so far, and introduce any new staff that might have come along to the school to what we're doing. Okay, that's pretty much what we're up to.